I feel like this is one of those videos that I must make mention. Do not focus on how I look, focus on what I'm saying. The odds are against me. I've been in the studio the whole day. I've been painting, but that's not the reason for this video. I just wanted to share quickly that today is actually Mental Health Day, 10th of October. In case you didn't know, that's important information that you must know. And yesterday I had the privilege of joining True Mental Health team, and we had a talk during the open day at Chainama Hospital, and that was commemorating their open day in preparation for Mental Health Day, which was today. And the theme for this year is it's time to prioritize mental health in our workspaces. Isn't that great? And interesting enough, I guess I was ahead of my time. 2 years ago, which is 2022, I launched a campaign on prioritizing employee mental health in our workspaces. And it's just great to know that finally, organizations and also through the ministry, there's that involvement on the importance of mental health in our workspaces. Why is that important? I mean, the workspace is dependent on human resource, and if the human beings that are operating in these workspaces are going through situations that regard mental health, and then there's no conditions for them to operate in environments that are sustainable enough, then it means the output won't be as great as well. And I don't want to dwell on that conversation, but I just want to encourage any person that's listening to this that your mental health is your human right. And it's important that we all have this open conversation of why it's important and why we must be in the forefront of bringing forward these conversations to workspaces, to personal spaces. What is it that you have done today that is actually servicing your mind? Did you tell yourself something positive? Did you say something kind to someone? You know, all those small things, positive affirmations. I'm a big believer in positive affirmations. It's things that I use almost all day on a daily basis. Randomly, I'll remind myself of, you know, how important my contribution is to whatever it is that I'm doing. And it's simple things. So we must start to engage in conversations that have to do with mental health. And it's important that we openly have these discussions. That this is what is going to help to bring a stop to the stigma that surrounds it. And especially with the theme that is there for this year, it's time to prioritize mental health in our workspaces. I hope that organizations will begin to be more open to what activities do you need to include in your workspace in order to answer to that call, or, you know, the call to action. So this is what I wanted to say, and I'm happy to celebrate mental health with the rest of, the rest of the country, the rest of the world. And I hope we get to see more organizations coming on board with this conversation, with this important conversation that can affect anyone. Your mental health should be your priority. It doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter where you live. Mental health is something that should be talked about in all circles of life. So I hope you learned one or two things. 10th October is Mental Health Day, and I hope you shared some important positive messages today, or you said something positive to yourself. And if you didn't, this is a chance. You could just simply say, I am valued, or I am valuable, I am important, I am needed, I am loved. Say something positive to yourself today if you haven't already. Thank you. Bye. Again.